Hey everybody, Sean here. Hope you're having a great week. It's 85 and sunny here in Austin, so I broke out the khaki. Don't want to hear any complaints about it being too early or whatever, Obama and me or something like that. All right, we're still in the middle of property tax season. We have it was about 3 weeks, I think, to file your protests. Normally in Texas, the deadline is May 15th. The 15th is on a Saturday, so you have until May 17th. I would get those out by the 14th just to be on the safe side. But they have to be postmarked by the 17th, and of course, in many districts, you can just file that online. We've talked a lot about the two sort of methods generally how we protest, that being the market value and then the equal and uniform. I think 2 weeks ago we went into detail about the equal and uniform analysis, and so this week I just wanted to talk a little bit about the market value. There's three ways that you sort of measure that you can measure market value. The first is a sales method, and what that means is you just look at comparable sales in the area for recent sales and take, obviously make adjustments and figure out if those are what the market value is based on that. Second is for income producing properties. It makes a lot more sense to use the income method, which is taking the net NOI of the property and multiplying it by a cap rate to come out with the market value. And the third is the cost method, which is to determine the amount that it costs to replace the property, and that's the market value of the property. With how things are going, the income method is really interesting this year because of COVID. A lot of properties really had a significant reduction in the amount of income that they had for 2020, of course, because for income producing properties, income was down. I mean, places were closed. If you're an apartment complex, you couldn't evict people. Still can't evict some people, and so a lot of income was down. So how is that going to be treated? Unfortunately, we haven't gotten the actual data yet from the appraisal districts. We will get that shortly. But knowing how they generally operate, I suspect what they're going to do, and I go through this in the blog article kind of in detail, but I suspect I won't do that here. I suspect the method they're going to use will artificially inflate the market value and not give you the full benefit of that lost income. And so you're really going to want to be prepared when you go in and talk to them about your market value from an income producing property perspective this year, because you lost so much income. And as a result, there's different ways, sort of methodologies you can use to actually calculate the NOI. It's really important to be prepared and to go in there, frankly, with an expert who knows what they're doing, so that they can argue effectively with the appraisal district that the method that they're using artificially inflates the market value. So make sure you have that. If you want to give us a call, 512-614-0335, and we'll talk about what to do with your property. Thanks a lot.